Oh shit, mic on. Oh yo, what's up? What's going on? You know, my name is Damien, Big Damien out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to bogart Xavier's podcast because he being a little sucker. I heard he was being a little sucker at work and stuff. You know, you now tuned into the most illustrious new podcast, Gorilla Podcast. You never hear it out here in the side of Mississippi. You dig what I'm saying? You know, episode 2. I ain't gonna tell you the title, I'm gonna let that sucker punk tell you what it is. Word.
I can blow your bitch back out, cause my waves on spun. Dude must think he living in a fucking matrix on sun. Yes sir. You don't need Trinity or Morpheus to tell you I'm the one.
Yo, I don't know who that was at the beginning. I mean, clearly I have demons of some sort. I don't know. This guy, whoever that guy was, that was crazy. Did he call me a punk? I think he called me a punk. That's nuts. But good morning. This is Xavier, episode 2 of whatever this podcast name is. I don't know, man. I still haven't found one. And I'm sure I'm not going to find one at this moment. It's 3:30 in the morning. It's Monday, June 29th. It's 2 more days before we're in the cusp of July. Which is about some days before the 250th birthday of America. And to be honest with you, I'm like, I'm more like, at this point, I'm like, can we just simulate to Avengers Doomsday? Because that's the only excitement I'm really like seeing at this moment. Like, 4th of July is a wash for me. Like, you're not gonna catch me putting on no American flag on my shirt, nah. But I hope everybody's had a good Sunday. Mine was pretty crazy. I had to work my other job this morning, but it was nuts. We were busy since we opened, and it didn't stop until now. Even then, I was just kind of off my groove a little bit.
Oh, brother,
not so much
this guy stinks!
The podcast aspect of it, I think it was just more of I don't know. I know my worth, and sometimes I think about like what my next step is in life and how to approach that. And I don't know, it was stressful. I mean, most jobs are really stressful, and I mean, it's not like I don't like the job. I like it. I mean, it's great. I like the people I work with. They, pretty much put the battery in my back to do many things. They're always pretty much there, and I think when I mess up, I sometimes shut down, and I don't want to feel like I'm a burden to anyone in that sense. Let's see. What else has happened today? It was just hot. It was hot. Jeez. Like, I know how hot it can be just by me, like, just wiping under my titty. You know how you get the titty sweat. Women got titties. And some men got titties, too. They just don't want to, talk about it. For me, I have like crazy titty sweat, and that's just the indication that I am way too hot, and it's way too hot. But I mean, it was cool. I mean, nothing too spectacular on a Sunday. I mean, I had to work, and that's how it be sometimes.
Oh my God, this guy's so
when you're an adult. Yo, what is up with you, bro? Like, what is up with you, bro? Like, who is you? Who is you, bro? Like,
yeah, that's right. You know what it is, you suck ass mother effer.
Hey, man, like, what's with the cursing, bro? It's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
that technically it is only 3:47 in the morning.
I mean, technically it's 3:50, but
And I tell half truths, you sucker.
half truths.
I heard about you.
Who have you been hanging out with? A little shit? Oh my god.
Little man.
Okay.
He's all cool. His poop don't stink.
All right. I don't.
Hands might hide what chafes my testicles. You little
Chafes? You chafes your testicles? All right, sir.
You're funny. You're just naturally funny.
Well, thank you. I mean, I know I'm funny.
Sometimes you make this one look that makes, people swoon and whatnot. And you have the infectious laugh. But you know what, deep down, I think you are a horrible, broken young man.
Horrible and broken?
That's why you all alone, you little bitch.
Oh my god, Jesus. Jeez. Yo, Damien. Oh my god, what the yo, it's the way that he said little bitch with the inflection that got me, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, he called me a bitch. That's wild. That's wildlife. Oh my gosh, man. Jeez. Let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty of this episode. We're gonna really talk about Carmelo Anthony and the past trial that left this young man with 35 years of his life sitting in prison, which is nuts to me. Because on the flip side, there was a whole I'm sorry. My sister and her boyfriend has been drilling on me to stop cursing so much. And because I could be demonetized on YouTube, but it's so frustrating to sit back as a black man and just watch all of this unfold, and it's really like being forced to just sit and watch, and you can't do anything. And that's how I feel with a lot of the situations like this. Maybe not as dire as Ahmaud Arbery or Philander Castle or Trayvon Martin or Sean Bell or Tamir Rice or Sandra Bland or or countless of other black men and women, whether they are just killed for no reason. Now Cyrus, a 14-year-old who did not steal those 4 water bottles and was chased out of the store 180 yards away to meet his demise. And the guy got off. He got off. I'm sorry. I think it's just been a lot of, it's a lot. It's a lot built up. I mean, not even just with that, but just with everything in the social climate, really. So what we're gonna do is let's dive a little bit into the trial or the murder of Austin Metcalf. Or Metcalf. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm probably butchering up the dude's last name, but oh man, I hope Damien's not hearing this, man, because I really don't want him giving me crap. He gave me a handful or even a mouthful earlier. It's weird. I don't even know this dude. He knows so much about me. How does he know me? How does he know that I was a little shit when I was a baby? I don't know. It's some weird stuff, man. It's like, who is feeding this guy information? All right, so I already got the information pulled up. We're going to start with just really the incident where it all kind of led everything kind of came to head, I would say. The stabbing occurred at the track meet at the Memorial High School tent in David Kendall Stadium at approximately 10 a.m. Central Time on April 2nd, 2025. The altercation started when the track and field championship event was delayed due to thunderstorms and heavy downpours. Due to the rain, every team except Anthony's high school had set up a tent. One of Anthony's teammates testified that he, Anthony, and other members had sought shelter from the rain at the nearby baseball dugout until a baseball coach told them to leave. According to the witness testimony, Anthony was called over to the high school tent by Memorial student Eddie Parr. Parr and Anthony had a friendly interaction for about 5 minutes. Hunter Metcalf, Austin's twin brother, approached Anthony and asked him to leave the tent. Austin then confronted Anthony. During the argument that ensued, Anthony allegedly said, "Touch me and see what happens," while reaching his hand into his backpack. According to witnesses, Metcalf responded, "You don't have anything in that backpack, it's Frisco," before allegedly grabbing Anthony to move him. One witness quoted Metcalf as telling Anthony, "I'm not going to fight you at the track meet." Another witness in Frisco police arrest report stated Austin and Anthony went back and forth, and then Austin and Anthony went back and forth, and then Austin stood up and pushed Anthony to get him out of the tent. In response, Anthony pulled out a black knife from the backpack and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest before running away. After being stabbed, Metcalf ran down the bleachers, grabbing his chest and telling those around him to get help. When police arrived, he was not conscious or breathing, and athletic trainers were performing chest compressions on him. Austin Metcalf was pronounced dead minutes after arriving in the hospital. According to the arresting officer, when told to keep his hands in the air, Anthony said, "I was protecting myself." The affidavit state that he was emotional and crying hysterically after he was arrested. The officer then communicated to all others that he had the alleged suspect in custody, to which Anthony responded, "I'm not alleged, I did it." As he was being escorted to the police car, Anthony reportedly said, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to." While he was sitting in the backseat of the police car, he asked of Metcalf, "Is he going to be okay?" and asked the officer if what he did could be considered self-defense. Okay. That's a lot. To consume. Because one would say that he shouldn't have a knife, and that even if he's being surrounded, that he should use his fists. Me personally, I would say there has to be a reason why he had a knife. I mean, that's not a coincidence that he just come up there to just shield, brandish a knife just to pick a fight. I mean, there's reasons as to why he needed it for protection, and as to why he stated that, mess with me and see what happens. It's always been a pattern when it's someone who isn't black, they get more leeway, Case in point, Dylan Roof, the guy who gunned down 8 Charleston church members in church, black church members, the kindest of people. This dude decided that he wanted to mow black people in the church, in a place where, you're supposed to be safe. And you know what the police did after he was captured? Took him to Burger King. why is it that when white people do things, they're more humanized, but when black people commit crimes or heinous crimes like that, we're animals. We're evil. We're demonic. We're the worst people on earth. On earth. And this is where black exhaustion comes in. Like, I'm not exhausted of being black. That's not what the whole, my frustration comes from. I'm not exhausted from being. It's just exhausting being black and knowing that regardless of where I go in my stature, like, people are gonna see me. They're gonna view me because of my color. And it's so hard to explain that to people who aren't white, because they always tend to, use, well, I don't see color. I believe that I judge you by your character, or I'm not racist. I hate everybody. And I'm like, that's like the biggest cop out, because regardless of how you were raised, I was raised different. My parents didn't say that. My parents wasn't like, you don't see color. We don't. We do. In that sense, I mean, in that, and then in that comment, it's so profound, because regardless of where I go or anything, my color, the color on my skin, who I love, like the person that I am, the skin that I love and am so confident and comfortable in, makes people so upset and so angry that I have to be careful. Imagine telling your kids that, not even just telling your kids that, if they're going to sleepover, telling them when they're like 17, about to go out for the first time, 18, that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, not only do you have to worry about other people's feelings and take account of theirs along with your own, but people are not going to appreciate you. They're not going to respect you the way that you would give respect because of this the color of your skin. And I just think we're in a space, especially now, like especially with what Zoran Mamdani is doing, and like what Baltimore is doing, and Chicago is doing, and New Jersey, and a lot of other areas up north in the Midwest that are, sticking to, like, they're like, okay, we're gonna worry about our constituents, and we're gonna make sure that we, provide the necessary commodities for our constituents. You know what I'm saying? If that comes in a way of free healthcare, free daycare, free childcare, free lunches, those are things that would help, the community in that sense. And now that the Voting Rights Act is repealed, especially in the South, it's going to be so hard. I mean, Tennessee is actively redistricting. Sorry, I have a slur. T's and my S's fuck me up. The entire state. Memphis is the only Stark section that's Democrat. And now, because of them redlining in that state, they're pretty much washing out any remnants of a Democrat or a Democratic party. And for that, I'm sure a lot of other states are going to follow suit. And that's the fearful part of that. That all, combines with black exhaustion. Like, if you ever see a black person and sometimes they look down or they just sigh at one point, sometimes it's not really just them. Something's wrong with them. It's just in our soul, man. We're just hurt. We're hurt seeing our people just being treated like we're nothing. Like, people want to be us. People want to be black. In the immortal words of late great comedian Paul Mooney, everybody want to be black, but don't nobody want to be black. I don't want to say the N word, but he said the N word, but I'm not gonna do that. But everybody wants to roll. Everybody wants to listen to rap music. Everybody wants to wear our clothes this way. Everybody wants to walk a certain way because we have a certain bop when we walk, a certain just a dip, a little just a little dip, a little pep in our step, a little roll in our stroll. The way we say words, the way we make up words, our vernacular is crazy. That's why Ebonics is, people hate it, but, this is it. Like, now everybody wants to use it. And it's wild. It's like America is built off of the strength, the perseverance, the resilience, the tenacity of black people. Granted, also the Asian community, the Latin community, the Native American community, we all have put our hand in our culture. And, those who aren't black or Native or Asian or Bajistan, as Hassan, I forgot my man, I'm blanking on his name, but he's so good. He's a good dude. Like, Hassan Patel. There we go. Bingo. Bajistan. Latin community. Anybody who has some form of melanin, like, we thrive in culture and people immerse in that. And there's good things and then there's bad things about it. Like, people who are able to embrace our culture and not make it a mockery or make it so as like they're taking over, like they made it up and stuff. Like, there are some white people who aren't. They make sure they do the knowledge and they represent, and we fucks with that. I'm sorry. We mess with that. But what I'm talking about is the ones who are so delusional in their thought process, like, oh, I can never culturally appropriate you guys, or the all lives matter, or I don't see color group. Crystal, I know this is a direct shout out to you, Crystal. I'm not talking about you. I know you're a Wiccan. You don't, when you get to this part, just don't think that I'm talking about you. I'm just saying the other ones. But yeah, like, I say Carmelo Anthony needs to be free. This should be self-defense. Because if Rick Chow could shoot a 14-year-old, unarmed 14-year-old black teen with no merchandise that was quote unquote stolen on the person, if you could shoot him in the back 180 yards from your store and get off, then Carmelo Anthony should be. And he had a true reason. Two big corn-fed boys trying to tackle and put hands on that little boy. Clearly, there is a height difference, a weight difference between the two. And even so, even still, even knowing that information, even knowing the true, like all the other evidence, which, thank God that he has a new legal team. They're planning to appeal this conviction because it's bogus. Two big boys jumping on a little black boy. Like, what is up, man? Why is it? Deontay Kyle made a huge point about how white people always tend to want to put hands on us. They want to touch us. They want to touch our hair. All of this. What gave you the right to put hands on him? He wasn't the aggressor in this situation. He was just trying to get out of the rain. He was already booted out from the baseball field because it was raining, and the coach was like, "You got to leave." I'm like, "What? They're students. You mean to tell me they can't sit and wait out the rain too?" That's where my frustration lies, man. Because I have a daughter. I mean, and she's mixed, and I've had situations where with my ex's family, specifically her mom and her stepdad, and they would say really racist things directed towards me and my daughter, even before my daughter was even born. And that always struck a chord with me because, for one, they don't know me and they don't know her. So why would you fix your mouth to even say something so demeaning and derogatory to a little girl that did nothing to you? Nothing. Now, I didn't do anything to you. But, and I'm not even saying that I don't care. Call me that word, but don't call her that. Don't call both of us that, because we both have names. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm just getting really, really, I get so riled up over this stuff, Like, it makes me, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just being, you guys probably listening to me. I'm like, he says, I don't know a lot. He says, a lot, and I don't know. Like, he's all lost in thought and some shit. Like, what kind of podcast is this? I'm sorry. It's just, I'm trying not to cry, and I'm trying not to be overly emotional, because this really hits me to my core. It just hits me. But again, yeah, for the second time, free Carmelo Anthony. That boy needs to be free, regardless of what anybody says.
I can't believe that guy really just used the bomb sound effect to make it seem all powerful. Oh my God. I can't believe you guys are still listening to this dude. This guy's just a baby. When I'm black, when black people die by the hand.
Bro, what is your beef, man?
Racist people. Man. Old white ladies like to touch on black girls' hair and be like, ooh, I like your curls. I wish I had them. Can I take it off of your head?
Okay, dude, you're being very fucking weird, man. Jesus. Every time. I don't know how he even knew about this episode, or even just this. This just was on the spur of the moment, and then he just attached himself like a weird rash. Like, that part, the evil laugh stuff. I don't know, man. It is too early for this. Damien, you gotta cool it, bro.
I don't even cool nothing.
All right.
I'm sorry.
What was that?
I had a little double elixir, so I'm a little trying.
Maybe you should not drink. I mean, maybe. Because you're on one.
U-S-U-C-K.
Sir, maybe you need to go to sleep. All right. Maybe. I don't know. You're doing a lot. Too much for my taste. Oh, gosh. Well, aside from that weird interaction, we are on our next segment, which is a relationship story time. Ooh, I mean, I would be, snapping my fingers. I got to find some effect or like something to like symbolize this subject or this segment. Oh, so yeah, as you guys well know from my debut episode, a lot has transpired in the past couple of hours. So much so that the particular person that I was referring to made it apparently so that I am the reason why we're not together. Just ponder on that. But I mean, not only just that, but I sucked in bed, which is why she was so easily ready to leave. I controlled her friends or who she could have friends with, and I accused her of doing things when we were not together or when she wasn't. So look, we're gonna unpack that. All right? Granted, I was jealous. There were definitely times where I felt sorely jealous because I'm trying to capture a connection, and it sucks because the connection that I'm trying to make with this particular person is taking a backseat to another person that they used to be intimate with. Now, this is no dig to the dude. I mean, to the other person. I only just know him just at work. At the moment when we were talking, we were semi-dating, even in the situationship. I just wasn't trusting their friendship. And I know some of y'all are going to be like, well, everybody said that nothing's going on and stuff, but some may say that I was delusional. I'm delusional. I am insecure. I'm not sure of myself when it came to that, or I wasn't confident enough for that. I don't believe that. I don't want to say I don't believe. I know this, that it's not out of a place of insecurity. I mean, maybe a little bit of insecurity because, anybody's going to feel that way when they're talking to someone and they act differently, like they act a different way around you when that said person's around or when they're not around, and it's just you and that particular person. So yeah, that fueled my jealousy, that fueled my suspicions, and it really just kind of boils down to like words versus body language. Yes, I'm a man who I do not constantly need to be reassured, nor am I always jealous. I'm not a jealous person. I mean, I can be, but I feel like when I'm jealous, there's a reason for me to. like the way you're moving is very questionable. And if I talk to you about it and you're on the defense, then I'm going to, like, the jealousy is going to continue because, I mean, granted, in my mind, I'm thinking a whole different scenario, but instead of like, if your reassurance is to be on the defense or to like sound upset or aggravated, then of course I'm gonna think like that's gonna make my mind wander. And then again, body language. Body language is everything. Your body, if your body language isn't matching up with what your words are saying, then of course that's gonna make me question. And there's just been a lot of times with face value that I peep. I'm a big observer. I observe. I'm really like that's what sometimes I could sit. I just be in the cut. I could look and just kind of peep the scene and see things and stuff, and that's all that is with me. It's just I just peep things, and I would rather just open honesty and transparency before we were going to become something and after. Like that's all I asked for, and communication. But it was a lot, and it was crazy. I mean, she said a lot. I chalk it up as for her to like get under my skin and make me feel some type of way, have other people try to ice me out. I mean, and it's cute, but at the end of the day, I still beat them. I'm sorry. That's a little bad. That's a little pettiness. I mean, but what I learned is that, I mean, can you be friends with someone you were intimate with? Is it possible? Is it hard? Is it easy to? I mean, I would say it is because my best friend in the whole wide world, we used to be a couple, and I mean, we weren't. I would say at the moment we weren't compatible, and yes, it was morally me because I wasn't in the right space to be in a relationship. But I can definitely see that you can be friends with someone you've had sex with. It's just how it's how you guys are maneuvering in that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna like if my best friend is working at the same place I am, I'm not gonna be like all over her. Like I'm not gonna be close to her, or I'm not gonna like do certain things I used to when we were together or we were like intimate because we're friends. There's a line, and unfortunately I just felt that there were no lines. The lines were very blurred. And even to this day, like I'm still gonna feel that way. I still feel like she wants him. Like as much as she seems like it's not there, they play coy, but and it's fine. Like I'm not upset, man. It's cool. I mean, not everybody can handle. Not everybody. Not everybody's a cup of tea. I'm not gonna say not everybody can handle me, but I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, if you want, black adjacent, then by all means. I mean, not everybody drinks just straight black coffee. It's a lot. You put some, you got to put some little sugar, some little cream in there. Make it a little digestible. But I don't know. But yeah, I mean that was just the surmise of that. I think now with the first episode coming out, I think I'm a little bit more at ease now, knowing that we're not like this is like it's kaput, and it's for the better. I mean, not no shade or nothing. It was great. Like, she's an awesome person. Like, I just wanted more, and I think my mistake was not put my feelings, like, keep my feelings into it, like, not really, like, trying to keep my feelings in check, but it was just too much. It was too much of the what ifs and all of that, and it's, it's too stressful, and who wants that on your mental health? Who wants all of that stress, unnecessary stress on your mental? I don't want that. And again, that's the end of the relationship story time. I'm sure somebody's gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh my god, he's sucking shit," which is another tidbit for anybody who's listening. I need y'all to understand, talking shit and just shedding light on my experience in a particular relationship is two different things. And exposing, you gotta cool it with. Sometimes I feel like people be using words in wrong times, man. Like, or maybe it's just because I grew up outside in the hood, and exposed is way different. I mean, it's not like they're in Summer Jam and they're like fucking posting a picture of me in a G-string. I mean, some of y'all don't know. Okay, so Summer Jam is a festival in New York where a lot of rappers and R&B singers go when they perform. Okay, yeah. I'm a New Yorker. This is what's going to happen. I'm sorry. All right. Let's get to this. I've been waiting for this, man. And I know he's been waiting. I'm sure he's been waiting to hear this whole time. He's like, I don't want to. I'm skipping through this. I don't care about all of this. I don't care about your black issues and all this. Get to the nitty gritty. All right. This is a new segment, specifically for a particular person that I also work with. Full disclosure, this is just in lighthearted humor. He is an awesome individual. Since I met him, he was cool. Lazy, but he's cool all around. All right. So this segment is called Kev Is Sus. And there has been so many times that this guy has been suspect, and it I feel like the suspect meter is broken because he's said and done so many things that I'm like, sir, can we have a powwow, man? Can we have a powwow? Can we, sit down, take a knee here? Is this something you want to get off of your chest, man? Because I don't know. Very first instance that I remember, that it seared into my brain. Every time that I walk past him on some occasions, this guy would wink. Or he'll wolf whistle. And I'm like, bro, who are you winking at, for one? And who are you wolf whistling to? I like, don't wolf whistle to me. Don't do that to me. Do it to everybody. I don't want that. I don't want what you trying to give me. I'm good. But he continues to do it. And I'm like, bro, you got to cool it. Next thing I know, like, you going to try to, tap my butt. And I'm like, hey, sir, the wolf whistling, I'll take the wolf whistling. Just don't grab my butt. And it's like, it made me thought, man, men really do some sus stuff, man. I remember when I was just growing up, like when I started to, know myself, quote unquote, AKA, making beef stroking off every Saturday morning when I wake up with a bottle of Jergens. Shit. It wasn't Jergens. It's too specific. But just my cousins, like a lot of guys, they were always like, yeah, man, I be jerking it all the time. Oh, you don't jerk it, bro? I'm like, all right, listen, for one, I'm not going to tell you if I am. For two, why are we having a conversation about this? This is personal. I feel like the fact that you want to know about me jerking my meat, are you trying to have a jerk off or something? If it's going to be like that, I'm good. I'm good. And another point, in another situation, my fucking cousin and my cousins and some high school classmates or old high school classmates because we graduated after, they decided to lie to me, which is the cold part. They had me so hyped. I thought we was going to a strip club on my birthday. Side note, I had broken up with, a person that I was seeing while I was at Arkansas State. And I think the week before I was going to go out for my birthday, she called and told me that she smashed the guy that I knew she smashed, which all goes down to intuition. But yeah, and I was like, man, all right, whatever. So I was already hyped to go out and have fun and stuff. And, the party was cool. I mean, it was nice. And I danced with a lot, And I really thought we was going to a strip club. Unbeknownst to me, we head to a seedy hotel, get into the room, and there's two naked women. One is laid out, like she just got some dick in. And she's snoring. And then the other one is in the bathroom, and I'm looking around like, so this is where they're going to be stripping? And then the woman comes out, and she was like, oh, so am I fucking all... Is it all y'all? And everybody pointed to just me. And then next thing you know, she was like, yo, show me your dick. And I'm like, excuse me? You want me to do what? In front of who? Mind you, it's like 6 dudes packed in the hotel room, all trying to get in and look. Like some of them are outside. It's weird. They wanted me to pull my penis out and have sex with her in front of all of them. I'm like, yo, it was the quietest car ride ever. After she was like, no, this is not happening. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Thank you for saying no. Because I'm awkward. I'm not about to perform at all. This is weird. Like, because what if because I'm thinking of the scenario, like, what if she was like, I bet, put it out, just bring it out. All right, no, or she just yank it out of my pants. And like all of them is just sitting there like fucking with their meat sores all on fucking erect. And they just start jerking it when I'm plowing a sex worker. Like, come on, man. Like, and these are cousins too. And I'm like, yo, how do we live after this? How do we talk after this? We have to go to work the next day. Like, so we're not going to talk about this at all. Like this, for sure, I know we're not going to talk about that. But if I actually went down and did it, are we going to talk about this? Like at any point? Because I feel like this is something that I need to talk to that I don't need to talk to a therapist for. But, and then like another instance that my boy Kev does is blow kisses. He be doing that. And I'm like, man, bro, come on, man. Come on. All right. I don't really, it does impress me. Like, I'm not pressed about that. Like, I'm not like insecure in my sexuality to, for any of that. I don't want anyone to think that, a man blowing a kiss at me, I'm going to feel a certain type of way. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be upset. I'm heterosexual. That's just my makeup. I'm not going to say I'm straight because that's just a concept or a construct. But but I'm well comfortable in my sexuality to take advances from both sexes. And I think more men should be like that instead of having live this machismo like gangster persona. Like it's cool, man. You don't have to do any of that. Like just be yourself. If you are emotionally intelligent and strong, and if you gotta cry, let them cry, man. It's cool, man. Get a cry out. You need it. Another instance. I think there was one time one of the coworkers was playing in the club, and I bent down to do something. I think I was washing dishes, and I was bending down to get the tray for the dishes, and he made a comment about if I had, he made a comment about me backing it up on him, and I'm like, hey yo. Like you gotta cool it, bro. Yeah, like you are claiming up and down you got a girlfriend. I feel like majority of the time that we work together, you're doing the most such stuff, and I'm thinking in my head, are you gay, bro? And it's cool if you are, man. Like you have a safe space for me to come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be cliche and say my best friend. I mean, it sounds like I have a lot of best friends. I really just have 2 best friends. 3 technically. I have 3 best friends, and one of them is gay. And he came out to me one day, even though I knew like before he even told me. I was like, hey, bro, girlfriend? I don't know, man. You look like you don't like girls like that. But anyway, like just giving him the space to come out, and that was dope. I mean, he's a huge cock blocker. Like that guy won't. If I ever wanted him to be a wingman, I'm not call. If I needed a wingman, I'm not calling him. Sam is not getting called. I'm sorry, Sam. You're getting buzzed in. But no, man. Even if he's gay, I still would rock with him till the wheels fall off. He is an awesome guy. Really fun to be around. Like he's really, really dope. Like too cool for school, even though he's younger than me. I mean, I think him and a few other people, they really kind of make the job better, make it easier for me to stay, with the exception of a few. But I mean, when 1 or 2, of them come to work, then I know it's gonna be a good day because I'm gonna laugh, and we're gonna get some laughs in. And I think sometimes that's what you need. You need to have some laughter. You need some levity to bring into your lives, man, because who knows? And that's what this podcast ultimately, what I want. Like, I want to bring levity to anybody who needs it, whether it's, in the sense of me just airing out some frustrations of, black stuff, or me ranting and raving about, whatever topic that I'm talking about, or just me shooting the shit. I just want people to know that, I just want people to use this as levity to their lives and, crack a smile or, learn some things, and it's fine to learn stuff, it's time. I don't know why I said that. It is, oh my God, it is 4:53. I'm just rambling. I'm just like, it's but I think you guys are gonna love the fact that I'm so, human, but I'm also just, this is all off the cuff. It's all Acapulco, I would say. So I think what I want to do to end this podcast is I'm going to read an inspirational poem. And then I'm gonna, do a little shout out, just a little bit, just a tad. All right. So the poem's called "I Think I'll Call It Morning," and it's by Gil Scott Heron. I'm gonna take myself a piece of sunshine and paint it all over my sky. Be No Rain. Be No Rain. I'm going to take the song from every bird and make them sing it just for me. Be No Rain. And I think I'll call it morning from now on. Why should I survive on sadness? Convince myself I got to be alone. Why should I subscribe to the world's madness, knowing that I've got to live on? I think I'll call it morning from now on. I'm going to take myself a piece of sunshine and paint it all over the sky. Be no rain. Be no rain. I'm going to take this song from every bird and make them sing it just for me. Why should I hang my head? Why should I let tears fall from my eyes when I've seen everything that there is to see, and I know that there ain't no sense in crying? I know that there ain't no sense in crying. I think I'll call it morning from now on. All right, bro. I hope you guys like that poem. For sure. I definitely love Gil Scott. He's a phenomenal poet, spoken word poet, musician, singer. He's awesome. Shout outs. I am going to, it's not going to be all the time, but I'm going to just do a shout out for my homie's business out here in Silva. I need everybody, who's listening, any new listeners, hopefully, fingers crossed, I get new listeners. Anybody who hasn't tried Solely Flavor, please try Solely Flavor. We will be at the Harris Hospital Thursday if you want to get some good food. If you can't make it Thursday, we'll be in Silva for the 4th of July. If you can't catch us then, we will also be there Sunday at Walgreens. So we'll be around other than Nashville. And definitely, like I said, it's great food, real great Southern comfort food. I suggest getting the loaded Mac basket and maybe cover it, smother with some fries, or smother the mac and cheese over some fries. I mean, a lot of people like that. It's great. And yeah, this is episode 2. Oh, before I go, fuck Trump, as always. Fuck ICE. Free Sudan. Free Venezuela. Free Congo. Free Lebanon. Free Syria. Free Gaza. Free Palestine. Black Lives Matter. Free Carmelo Anthony. Screw Rick Chow. Screw the Chows. Let's just keep that up. Fuck Trump one more time, because I have to. Like, it's automatic. If y'all gonna listen to my podcast, at the end of it, I'm going to say fuck Trump every single time until me and Trump meet, and I give that guy the greatest stone cold stunner ever. Anything you got to say? Hey man, listen, bro. Of course. Oh yeah, shout out to the New York Knicks, of course. We running it back. Hey man, we trying to get monetized, bro. What is up with you? All right. I mean, thank you. All right. All right. Well, if this gets taken down, we all know why. I mean, unless somebody was a jerk to try to take it down. But as you can see, my co-host has no filter. But you guys have a good night for sure. I don't know. I may take a little breather and see what I come up with episode 3. But I truly hope that you guys like episode 2.
Did it again, what's
I'm really trying to go like Wemby. See you never. Nah, I'll catch you on the next one.
All you niggas up the shit waiting. Fuck your hoe, I might go fucking your friend. I did it again, was constipated, now I'm singing again. All you niggas up the shit waiting. Fuck your hoe, I might go